Do this. I'm down. I'm up there in my Jedi robe waiting.
We're gonna have to take you to the Comic-Con, right?
Oh, we went down.
We just went down.
Yeah.
We just died, y'all, but it's cool. We still live on the IG, so I'm gonna keep talking to y'all. We can't hear each other in the audio part right here. Y'all can hear us here. Y'all can hear us here. They laughing at us because we just died, I think. I don't know if they laughing at us because we died.
They hella laughing. All I see is a bunch of emojis tearing up.
There is no audio going on. Everything's being fixed. The batteries died, so we're getting that done. But, man, how was everybody bed, man?
Hey, you listen to that Maxo Kream album?
Man, you know I like Maxo Kream.
I know you put me on, but... I know you put me on, but yeah, I just thought about that right now.
I listened to it. I like the features
my god, I love that album,
dude. He surprised me with some of the features that he put on there that I wouldn't think that would be on there.
You see the I forgot what it's called. The
What's
P4.
Up, Elevate? What's up, Elevate?
You see the P4. Hold on, we changing power sources right now.
Yeah, we getting power back on. We about to make it a little hotter.
This is for the YouTube right here. You know, making sure this shit gets on correctly. Hopefully that didn't mess up the mic.
Give me some more, like Busta Rhymes.
Give me some more.
Just sing that song.
Give me some more.
Chat.
Give me some more.
Chat. Mic check 1 2.
This is what we do when we're alone.
Man, we need to see more of that on that A&DTV. What's up with that?
Man, I know. Actually, you know what? Hey,
trust me, I know.
Life. Sorry.
For sure, but
A&DTV is
already
on the way,
set up.
Man.
It's
and
there.
If I want to know what A&DTV is, that's me and my lovely fiance's channel getting ready to come soon. So make sure y'all tune in with that. I also have more vlogging videos of my workout journey and inspiration on what's going on behind that. So that's another reason.
What was your idea behind that? Like, why you hit me up and you're like, son, I got a video. I recorded myself working out, putting it out.
Right,
what's
man.
That?
On him. Oh, he's being shy.
Bullshit.
So part of the inspiration is my mom, and you know I'm gonna reveal that a lot more as the workouts go on. I'm gonna show pictures and everything. You know, to my real fans and real friends who know me, y'all know the situation about me and my mother and what's been transpiring over the past few years. You know, so. She's one of the main reasons behind that. She came home for family reunion. Family reunion, and I wasn't able to pick her up. That bothered me.
Yeah.
You know me, man. I was always able to pick up mom. You know what I'm saying? So that bothered me. You know, not being able to pick up my mom. I'm like, she already can't physically fend for herself and everything like that. So mentally, that struck a nerve. Like, no. I gotta get back into the gym. Yeah. And then it struck another nerve, you know, always hearing it from the fiance, you know, she wants me here long term, not, you know, as like these younger black men that's passing at 50, you know, so that's part of the reason, you know, the only thing I haven't really nipped in the butt yet is eating.
Still getting them super duper burritos?
No, believe it or not, I haven't had a burrito from the truck in wow, man. Like, I've cut a lot of that out.
I'm sorry.
I've cut a lot of that out, but you know, the inspiration is
not me.
Mom's is that inspiration. The missus that's behind me is a big part of that inspiration, and y'all gonna get a lot more of why she's part of the inspiration. She's gonna be tuning into certain videos of the workout vlog videos, and we'll both be talking and letting it be known like why I'm so adamant of getting to where I want to be, getting these 22s on everybody.
Them 22s, son.
They don't even know, man. If I was to take this off, if the blazer was to come
we'd have
off,
to set up a whole nother camera for
Superman
it, bro. For each pebble.
That's what I call them, the pebbles. Pebble 1 and Pebble 2. Right, you remember the pebbles.
Oh my God.
Pebble.
Off that episode.
P1 and P2, man. Quit pebbles. Pebbles, man. P1 and P2 out here. You know
but I did like that first vlog, man, because it's so raw. It's just like you on your phone, you're chilling, you're with family, you're helping him on his journey as well, you know, because it's all about the journey. As Flight says on the episode. You know, he gives you these little like things. You know, you see him work out doing his thing. Not necessarily giving out your whole resume, but you're like, all right, I'm pumping these. You're watching me live pump these things, and I'm showing this guy how to do it. And then you come into the camera, and then you say these things, these like positive things that like made me feel good when I was watching. I was like, yeah, you're right. I was like, it is about what's in the mind, you know, like the mind is stronger, right? Like how CT always says,
man,
you know,
I'm a
the still, or is it the
do
still?
Not let the weight defeat you. You gotta defeat the weight.
There you go.
You know, but nah, man, and for real, like, I be mentally in there, like, sometimes drained, no, dude, like, man, I don't want to hit it. And then I really just think about my inspiration, you know, her behind me and my mom, and why I'm doing it, and then just more so for myself, too. You know, I needed to really just get that through my head, like, hey, you want to be here, like, you want to have kids, you want to do this, you know, you don't want to be this old and can't do this and this and that, you know, so longevity is really key right now in my head. Longevity is just, like, really key in my head. Like, just want to be, I want to be able to be 67 years old and be able to move a couch, not saying lift it, but, you know, oh, this is, be able to still move, you know, still be able to get around, you know, still be able to get outside to go walk, enjoy life. Smell the air. I don't want to be.
Continue having birthdays. You just had one recently.
Right,
that was cool.
Right. You know, something like, man. Shouts out to the fiancé, y'all. She got me that Xbox Series X.
Yeah, nice. Birthday boy was happy that day. He said, "Son."
If y'all follow the IG, the Bflight 187 IG, it's on there. What's in the box? How do you leave me with a gift? She left me with my gift, y'all, with the present there in front of me.
Just sitting there.
Like I didn't want to open it. But she wrapped it so great, I knew I couldn't open it. I was like, damn, I'll get caught. I was hurt. She don't know I wanted to throw a sock at her.
You weren't ready to risk it?
I wanted to throw a sock at her. Man. But yeah, no, that's the inspiration behind the vlogs. And I'm gonna be giving y'all a lot more vlogs, man.
Yeah,
like,
we want it.
It's gonna be more in detail. Like, I'm gonna start showing y'all some of the regiments that I do. Like, it was just completely new. Like, I'm talking to the camera. Like, when I first started the recording, I deleted like 3 of them, right? Because I'm like, this is weird. Just talking to the camera, like,
right. I remember you telling me, you're like, Callie, I don't know what I was supposed to do. I was talking to the camera, and then you weren't there to like say the next piece. So I'm like, that would be kind of weird. I wouldn't know how to do it all by myself.
I'm doing stuff, and I'm like, okay, yeah, the mental is this and that, and then I'm looking to my right, like, why the hell Callie ain't saying nothing? Like, and then I'm like, wait, this is a vlog. Like, I have to just speak, like, and learn. So I'm speaking to myself. Like, I had the camera at one point, like, all right, how do I come in, like, what's up? Is this Bflight? Do I do it like this? Or this? Or how y'all doing? Like, man, this is my vlog. Like, I was really going through different scenarios, looking at myself like, no, I don't like that with delete. Then I'll do like a whole minute. All right, I don't know. Like, it's really different, y'all, when you start to vlog. Like, vlogging is different. It's really mental. Like, and I try to tell people, like, with vlogging, don't be afraid to do it. Now that I'm starting it, don't be afraid to talk to yourself, because we talk to ourselves all the time, which is the conscience, the inner soul, the inner being, you know, that's God. So we talk to ourselves all the time. So that's what I'm getting used to with doing the vlogs now. Like, okay, I already talk to myself already consciously, you know, and listen to the voice. So what's the difference of me just really projecting it out loud to viewers? And that's what's really going on. That's what I'm just taking out of it. Like, okay,
and you can feel it. Right. It's cool. That's what I'm saying. I really liked it, man.
So
as raw as it was like, this is dope. I want to see more of this. And I can already, like, from the conversations we've had about it, the next episode is going to be better than the next one,
Yeah, like,
it's just going to keep on getting better until you get at that point where
I'm learning and working.
You have it how you want your videos to be.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't wait till you bring your stuff out the bag. You know, he got some stuff hidden. We're not going to talk about it, but just be.
We're just trying to give you guys more of us.
Just be ready.
We're trying to give you more. We've been thinking about all this stuff while we've been gone. It's like, we're trying to give you more content, more. Be here and then do it in ways that will let us express ourselves. I mean,
no, man, I'm telling you, boy,
so they're trying to come through right now.
Man, quit playing. I'm almost.
Are they trying to poke out right now?
Let me put that down, man.
I almost hit the red button, bro.
Y'all saw that little gun show right there. That pebble came at you real hard. I told y'all quit playing. Slingshot.
Damn. Thought that shit was about to blow. I'm glad you put that shit down, bro. Fuck.
No, man, but I'm like, my body craves it now. Like, I wake up, cool. I wake up and my body be like, hey, we going to the gym? I'll be looking at it like, yeah, let's go.
That's all twitching and shit. Come on.
Let's do this right now. Like, let's go. Like, what we saying? What we saying?
I wake up.
Is this what we saying? Like,
I wake up and I'm like, about to eat right now? We about to go get. I know you hungry because I'm hungry.
It's cool though. We gonna get Callie in the gym. It's gonna be an episode where y'all gonna have Callie
you guys are gonna be like,
vlog.
What?
He's gonna be in the gym.
No way, that guy.
Vlogs. Like, like it's like the vlogs that I'm gonna present to y'all in the gym. They're gonna be a little different. Like it's gonna be.
I'm gonna come in as a guest one time,
but eventually they're gonna be fun. Eventually they're gonna be fun. Like y'all may get an FC First Class vlog workout video, and who knows what's gonna go on in there. Y'all may see a lot of. Oh, I can't push this, man. We're going to do work, though.
Hell yeah.
We're going to do work, and everybody's invited. Everybody's invited to the show.
Oh, yeah. And it'll all be posted here on this FC First Class podcast as well. I mean, this IG page is the spot.
Yeah,
this is where we're going to put everything.
Y'all into our world, man. And I hope y'all remember the saying, man. Sayers think, thinkers do. And this goes out to the viewers that's watching right now. If y'all try to do something or tackle something or believe you can't do something, trust and believe you really can. Sayers think, thinkers do. And what that means is, we all start off in a sayer stage. We say it, I want to do this, I want to do that, and we're thinking it, right? And that's us self-consciously trying to manifest that into existence, into the world, make it come to life. And then what happens when it does, you get to the thinkers do part, which is where me and Callie are at. The podcast. We were sayers thinking it, now we're thinking it and doing it.
That's right.
So
let's get right.
For y'all that's listening, you know what I'm saying? Always remember that. Sayers think, thinkers do. Don't let nobody tell y'all anything else, you know what I'm saying? We put our mind to anything, we can do it. This world is made for us to do anything, and it's put here for us to manifest what we truly believe in and what we put into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the world ain't gonna give us nothing. It's what we put into it. So just always remember that, y'all, man. Sayers think, thinkers do. So if y'all trying to get a podcast started, a channel, a gaming channel, music, it doesn't matter. Just always remember that, man. Sayers think, thinkers do. It's somebody else right now saying it and thinking it. And next thing you know, we're going to be watching them on YouTube, listening to them. A new artist is formulating right now because he's in the thinkers do stage. And he or she's about to hit it big, So always remember that, y'all, man. Sayers think, thinkers do, man. And for real, just hold that with y'all, for real.
And that's Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Mary Had a Little Lamb.
No, for sure, man. Those are the words that we all should be living by, for sure.
Right, man. They better go to episode 1.
Yeah, go back to episode 1. You get all the Bflight-isms.
Better go to episode 1. They don't understand.
That Bflight.
I'll whoop you like Thriller Manila. You understand? Come on, juvenile.
Hey, is Mike Tyson gonna fight Logan or not?
I don't know if that's real or not.
I think it is.
But how do you feel about that, man? How do you feel about these Logan Paul brothers, man? These boys,
obviously they're doing what they're doing, right? They got the popularity. I get it. I respect it. I think it's cool. But these fights have been making me so mad. I bought the first 2. After that, I was like, I'm not paying for it. I'm waiting because the shit they posted immediately right after, like on IG or on all that. Damn, that shit was going on all the time. PMillys just blew our mind. Our guests have been talking on here. Sorry, guys. We're over here having a good time. Ooh, you talking about El Griense? Which one, though? There's like 20 of them on March. So, and then there's like 40 in the south and the east side.
Shit,
damn, then 22.
Hey, that's the manager. Shouts out to the manager, man. Like, we just
oh, my God. Oh, right here. There you go. Fight.
We get into the point where
elevator was good. Elevator.
Fuck,
I keep doing that one. Yeah. 22, says T-Lo.
Yeah, man, 22.
Health as well.
I'm like, wait.
Oh, yeah. See, man, she's even got it on her phone.
Let's get right.
No. Major facts. Health us. Definitely well. Oh, health is definitely well. Yeah, is health. That's exactly what he said.
Really?
Donda.
Don't know.
Say what you want.
This is what podcasting is about, man. Just have fun, man. Just live it, man.
Just going to chill tonight.
Just live it, man.
Not fucking Kyle. The fuck? That bitch got not guilty on all 5 counts.
Oh yeah.
Let's
get serious. Let's get serious, podcast.
They only did it for 3. They didn't even do 5.
Oh, wow.
Let's get serious, podcast. Let's get a little bit serious, podcast.
We should even go
and FC crew.
I'm gonna need a mic. We going there.
All I need is one mic.
Mr. Kyle Rittenhouse. I've been following this story ever since it first happened. When it showed that way before the court stuff started going on, just random YouTube videos that pop up, and it was showing his video. And his friend that was doing the recording, following them around, him handing out the water and everything. And then, let's fast forward, it gets to the scene. Well, what's going on? Do you feel like that was self-defense? Have you actually went back and watched the actual original tapes? They're still on YouTube and everything. If y'all want to go watch them.
I get that his reaction was self-defense, right? Because they're coming at him, so you're gonna do something. But the problem is that you come across a different state with an AR to a place that you're not even supposed to be dealing with. You're not. It's not even part of you. Like, why are you here? I've got a family member from Wisconsin, and they said that those places actually called for his help.
They called
out for help, for people's help. And so he came
was
out
doing Samaritan.
And one of the best things that I saw was someone had said that, phrased it perfectly, was that when you're coming with the AR, you're prepared for something.
You're prepared.
Yeah, because you're gonna engage knowing you got this. So of course, you're gonna be instigating shit. So yeah, technically you can say that he was doing it in self-defense because they were coming at him, but he was there ready for that.
Already ready for something to go.
They had a skateboard and whatever. That's where it's fucked up. That's where it's like. That's where it's not right.
Where do you feel the need that you need it? Okay, I get that there's riots and everything going on, but if you're out there really doing what you were supposed to be doing, Good Samaritan, handing out waters and everything, where's the need where you felt like you needed to have a gun? No one should be bothering you. If you're out there helping people, nobody's going to be bothering the people that's out there helping. As you can see in the video, I think that's a different part of it. Like, as you can see in the video, when he's handing out water and other people that's doing things, handing out stuff, people are running by them, not even paying them no attention.
Yeah.
No mind at all. So
I think you have to be careful with that, because I want to say that I don't want to say should he had a gun. Like, you can have a gun if you want. I think you should be able to carry if it's all good. You see how they do it in Texas? Exactly. They're good there. They do it too. He just shouldn't have been there. Well. He just shouldn't have been there with one. What's the need? I mean, yeah, you want to protect yourself, then don't come. If you can't throw hands, don't come. They got a skateboard. They if you're really about this, don't come with a fucking AR. Like, if they're gonna come with them, if it's known that they're gonna come with that shit or something, I mean, you never know, right? That's the whole point. You're coming to protect yourself and yours. I get that. I'm not trying to bash on him having a gun, because I believe completely he can have his guns, all of them. Have all your bullets, as many as you want, all the magazines, whatever. If you are an adult who can fucking deal with that, I know we've had cases like the Las Vegas shooter shit where people do lose their mind and they have all that in their possession. That's just life. Life is going to give you some fucking weird-ass situations, but you can't put one on the rest, because then otherwise these conversations about, well, if you're doing it to this one, then that means you're doing it to our whole community. Then we can't even use that argument.
He should have shot. You know what I mean? I feel like he could have shot off that AR in the air. If he would have shot off in the air, that would have deterred.
That would be even worse. Why are you shooting in the air? The bullets come back down. You saw that poor little kid that died in Oakland from a fucking not even a ricochet, but a stray bullet. But it's like stray bullet on the freeway right there in Oakland, right out of Emeryville.
Predicament. Shoot at the ground, or shoot somewhere, not at that person.
I don't think you should have just been there at all. Mind your fucking business. Stay in your state. I understand you want to be protective and you want to come and do these things.
Looking at him, trying to look at different situations, what could he have done better? Instead of just, you have an AR. These dudes didn't have no gun or anything when they charged at him. What was it, a skateboard? Or, you have a gun. If he would have shot at the ground.
This is in hindsight, too. You don't know what he saw. We're in the dark. You don't know what he saw. He saw a skateboard. Maybe he thought he had something on him.
And we have to be
accountable. We don't know. We don't know those parts. Those are parts that are...
And that's true. And I say that a lot. So, you never know how you would react in a situation till you're in one. Mm-hmm. So we wasn't in that situation. He was. So
we would never be in that situation.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think about the
17 years old? 17 years old?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is it 17?
He's 17. You know what I'm
saying?
Was then 17 at the time. So.
Man, that guy was blubbering up there though, huh?
Right. And was that real?
I was like, damn, that fool's got the waterworks going.
Was that real or fake?
I believe that the adrenaline got him, because you could see the way he was saying, even when after they read his final, and he said, he fucking went down, bro. I believe that. I believe he was going through those emotions, but I don't know if he was like hyping it up either, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Yo, Rube.
Rubicon, what's good? Chef Rube tubing in the fucking building.
So, everybody that's in the chat, leave a comment. How do y'all feel about
y'all hot?
The Rittenhouse?
I'm hot. I'm mad about it. Oh, that's just a song.
How do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that verdict? Do y'all feel like it was justified? Do y'all feel like it was unjust? Like, what's going on? Talk to us.
He was just a scared kid with a rifle. There's many different ways to look at it. And there is. There's so many ways to look at it. But so how does that work in court? I mean, in court, you have to sit there and be like, all right, we have to get to the fucking, like, literal shit. Like, even, like, we have all this info about this situation. What, in the most literal sense, in the court of law, what can we put this guy in jail? And I know there's so many fucked up situations where you have people who have stolen a backpack and is still in jail that's supposed to be in there for another 2 years or whatever.
And they didn't even do it.
Yeah. Or there's people waiting for their trial. This guy got his trial in a couple months, and then the trial itself only lasted like 2 weeks.
And you already, a week. And that was the main
There's people
thing.
who are still waiting to be trialed.
Mm-hmm. And you know, that was one of the main things that popped up was the race thing. I saw this picture, and it had different shades of skin, and then it had a bar, and it had his right in the middle. Like, it had dark, light brown, then light skin, then it went light to the white colors, you know, the lighter colors. And it had his, like, right there. And then it said, justified. Because of his skin.
Mm. Of course.
So do you think it's a race thing as well?
Yeah, they had to play a part in it, for sure. You know, like City Monk said that it just, there's a lot of ways to look at this. There is the race side of it, too. It's fucked up when you look at certain cases where if he was the one that was darker skinned, and he came in with an AR rifle saying, I'm here to protect this place. Hell no, you're not. You're done. Bow, you're done. Yeah.
Right.
Over. End of discussion. They wouldn't be like, oh, thank you for your service and going to him at bars after this whole situation. Hey, man, thank you for killing those 2 people. Right. No, they'd be like, there he is. He's the one that killed that guy with the skateboard. He's the one that killed, you know? It flips. Unfortunately, like, that's the reality of fucking life.
Consequences after that fact. Yes, very much so. At least manslaughter. He was
there with the weapon, ready to engage. That's what they were saying.
And that's what I'm saying. That's premeditated.
And that's technically the definition of a terrorist. If you're not a part of the military or any, you know, like being an officer or anything like that, then you're going on your own little thing here, and that's technically terrorism. You know, that's what I'm saying. I need to find that wording because hold on, it's gonna blow your mind.
Look at that.
I have the picture. I remember I screenshot it just today. I just saw it and I was like, that's exactly a good way to put it. All right, combat veteran here. This was the guy who claims to be a combat veteran. I don't know. I didn't check it. I'm sorry, but I like what he said. He said, just a perspective. That's all he's saying. If you arrive armed to a place where violence is happening, prepared for violence, and you engage in violence, there is no self-defense. You are, in fact, a willing combatant. You're there. You're there, right? Mm-hmm. If you do this without being sanctioned by a government outside of a combat zone, you are also, in fact, a terrorist. We had another word for armed civilians operating outside the military as well, and it's an insurgent. Mm-hmm. You know, that's what that is. Yeah. When you're working outside of armed, you know, when armed civilians are operating outside the military, right? That's what it says. And then it says, if your recourse to the terrorists is to look up the criminal history of the victims, because that's what they were doing. They were like, well, one of the guys that he killed was a pedophile. Okay, that's his fucking thing that he's got to go through. And yes, he's a piece of shit for that. And no one's ever going to defend that motherfucker. Fuck that fool. Good. You know, by some chance, thankfully that fool's off the planet. But we didn't know that before. He didn't know that as he was aiming, like, oh, that's that pedophile. Boom.
Right. Exactly.
No, he shot 3 people that were coming at him. I get it.
Exactly.
All right. But if you're going to do that, if you're going to start doing that, then it says that's no different than looking up the criminal past of everyone that died on 9/11 in order to justify the hijackers. There had to be some shit on that flight. I don't know. I know there's been documentaries on those people. I'm not saying any of them had any kind of situation like that where any of them were fucking, you know, had a bad rep or whatever. But it's true. Like, if you're going to be using that kind of mentality towards the victims of what happened this time, then you can't use that everywhere else. Otherwise, you do. Like, that's the whole thing why they said that the system's broken, because it's just like, if you're going to justify this, and how come this isn't the same thing, you know?
Exactly.
But everything has its own different situation. It could be that one little thing that just changes the whole case. That's how I think, you know, you want to talk about one situation of a kid who stole the backpack shit and is in jail doing time for that.
2 to 5.
But then, or you have the woman who, remember she had killed her sexual, the guy who assaulted her. She killed him. Remember who was that girl recently too? That she just got released after serving 13 years, I think, or 20, 30?
Something like that. I know what you're talking about, though.
Fuck, I sound like an idiot not having the right number. But you guys know the case, right? Where so she did that in her self-defense, but she was still in jail. And what color was her skin? You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of things that people are putting the correlation to that. Like, this is a fucking... If it's a system that's supposed to be for justice for all, it's not working. Like, it's just pointing fingers at the wrong ones.
All the time. And
letting anyone else kind of just slide by. You know, and you see it, too, in the media when they describe people. Oh, he was a suspicious young man, you know, in the neighborhood. Or they say, oh, he was a young boy just trying to protect his community. You know, the way they word it differently too, you know? So.
Then we got the Young Dolph situation.
Young Dolph, R.I.P. Young Dolph. That's just sad, man. I can't believe that just can't keep happening.
And the cool thing about that is I have not listened to no music yet. Because I really rock with Dolph, man. Like, he was by far one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah.
And when it came to my phone, like, I'm like, man, what's going on? Like, literally when it happened, I'm talking about seconds after it happened, the person posted it, it came to my phone. Like, boom. I'm looking at it like, damn, like, what's going on? Like, this ain't real. This ain't Young Dolph. And I want to say about 30 minutes later, it's everywhere. And I'm talking about, like, I'm texting it to people already. I had put it on my thing, my story, like, RP, Dolph, and everything. And the next thing I know, about, like, 30 minutes to an hour later, it's blowing up. And my thing is, like, I get it, like, you are who you are, you know, we're respected, but that wouldn't have happened if he had real security. That one dude that he had, which was his homeboy with the dreads, that wasn't enough, man.
You think that's what the issue was?
If he had security there, let's be real. Let's be real. If we in the streets, this is real.
City Monk says R.I.P. Dolph. Yes, R.I.P.
This was some real street stuff. This man is from Memphis. This is this man's favorite cookie spot where he goes all the time. This is not like nobody knew where he didn't go when he's out there and everything. Dolph stays in Atlanta now. But when he comes to Memphis, he goes to that spot anytime. You could check out 3-4 videos that he's done in front of there. Just check out regular videos of him talking about how much he loves that place, how long he's been going there, right? So, let's fast forward with that, okay? You're going to your favorite place. The reason why you were in Memphis, and I don't even know if the media has even put that out is, but the reason why he was in Memphis is because he was getting ready to do his annual turkey drive.
Right. And his boys still followed through on it, which is cool as fuck. They still did it for him.
That's his annual turkey drive that he does. You know what I'm saying? So he's there for business. But knowing who Dolph is, what they say, once you're successful, you have to move different at all times. Right, and that's true. And Dolph did move different. Like, he was a loner, like how he said. I'm a loner. I like being by myself. I like doing this. But, again, I can't stress that, Callie. If he had security, real security, again, street. That's like if me and you were, let's say we got big off of this podcast, right? And we was out.
Security?
We were out with an entourage, right? And gunshots happen.
Mm-hmm.
Our entourage that's really like there to protect us, we're not gonna get touched, man. All them people that's in front of us watching our back, left, right, and everything.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to penetrate and get through. And I say that because security, whether they're a retired cop that's security, or whether they are a cop, or whether you are a bounty hunting type security, it doesn't matter. Look at Tekashi 6ix9ine. He's going to hoods, hoods. But he's not going alone.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going with a couple of homies that's strapped up with a gun. He's going with professionals.
Yeah.
That has that full triangle. Hold on, peripheral, boom, boom. That full triangle what needs to be looked at. It's hard to penetrate the president because of what? Security.
Okay.
You can touch this. The only way you're getting close to the president is how? You have to be feet, yards, miles away with a gun, with a sniper. It's the only way you touching him. You can't even get to, oh, hey, you getting snatched from people you didn't even know who was security. That's the point of security.
Those are some of my favorite videos when fans try to come up on stage. Immediately, the biggest guy comes in,
and you didn't even know. You didn't even know. You know
How about Astro World?
So, oh my God. So when we gonna get to that, so stuff like that. And I get it, Dolph is who he is. You know what I'm saying? But again, if he had real security, if Dolph had even 3 to 4 real security dudes out there, or even 3 to 4 real homies that was out there really protecting him, 2 at the door, 2 on the inside, that would have been stopped. Who was these dudes rolling up like this? Because they would have had to take the shots first.
So do you think that applies to Nipsey too? Because Nipsey was alone. He was in his area, in his own store.
Hell yeah, that applies to Nipsey.
So he should have had more.
There should have been security. He should have had PI.
But doesn't that call more attention? Anyways?
No,
Nah, you're right.
They don't have to know. They don't have to know who your security is. There's a difference of being
like everyone in black suits.
Right.
Have them around.
Know your role, man. Like, it's all about understanding your position. Like, when we become who we are, when you get to that next bracket, you have to walk different. Eyes is on you. You know, they don't have to know who's with you.
Right.
You can tell your security, I want y'all to dress in regular clothes.
Yeah. Just be around. Just be close to me, man. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what
Nipsey being over there in that area where that happened at, should have been a security, somebody watching him, a half a foot right there that just looked like they was just looking in the window, or in that alley looking at stuff, being a bum, doing something.
Yeah.
Because he left the whole group. Why is our man by himself? Hold on, let me.
Right.
I'm not letting. You know how I get down. We done been in parties.
Yeah.
We done had rages.
Mm-hmm.
200-300 people in the house. And when that shit went on at the house, I was right there next to y'all, just like that.
Wesley was there too.
Just
Shout
like
out
that.
Big
It
Daily
didn't matter
Dope.
how many people.
Wesley came out, took off his shirt. He's like, "Let's go."
It didn't matter how many people.
Kiana too. Hey, shout out to sister. She fucking came out ready to swing.
It didn't matter how many people was blocking views or sight. I knew.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. Yeah, you got to watch out for your people. And if you're at a certain level, then you have to be protected.
His security guard shouldn't have been in that store with him ordering cookies or whatever was going on. Huh? If it's one security guard, he should have been standing post at that door.
Yeah, I feel it.
Dolph, look, bro, I know you telling me to get some cookies or we trying to conversate or converse, but we here alone. It's just me and you. We ain't got.
I'm not gonna lie.
So
I didn't know Dolph was so fucking like invested in a lot. He was doing it for his kids, man. Like
people.
And I regret that. Like I'm learning this after the fact. I know R.I.P. and everything, and to the people who were there for him from the beginning, and people who came up with him. I didn't listen to his music much, and I didn't really.
And remember, I would talk about it.
Much. Yeah,
remember, I told you, like, man, I'm mad.
I realized,
boy about to retire.
Really was like the whole thing with his serving his community and everything with the turkeys.
Like,
that's big.
Then he
was buying real estate for his kids already and shit.
He does it every time he did something big. He would buy more real estate for them. Yeah. They got real estate every birthday, every. That's what he was doing for them.
And the things that he would say, the way he would say them about just like, being you. He said, my grandma couldn't convince me to get a regular paying job, so I made her out. I think he was the one that was doing he did a barber thing, right? Mm-hmm. Is that what he was? He was doing barbering, and then he was just doing that, making his own hours. He said, making my own hours, not working for someone else's. Right. Like things like that. It was like for a man his age. How old was he?
36. And that's what I was mad at, because I'm like, Dolph took 1.5 years off, 2 years to go be with his family. I'm watching the interview. I'm about to retire, and he did.
Yeah.
I didn't get no Dolph music. Dolph just came back, man. 4 or 5 months ago. I've watched 4 new videos of Dolph, and I was bumping him so hard the day before he died. So freaking hard. So when that hit, I'm like, that's fake. I was just bumping Dolph, new stuff.
Yeah.
That's fake.
Yeah. That's sad, man.
I see the video that come to my phone. I see the yellow shirt that he's wearing when he putting the gas in his car, and then I'm watching the video. I sent it to everybody on my Snap.
Yeah.
Watching, I see his hand laying out the window, and I see the yellow shirt. that he had on just prior before, but he just put on it. I was like, that's dog right there. That's definitely him. And I'm looking at the security. I'm like, man, like, sheesh.
It's tough.
Nothing that he just shouldn't have been alone.
Yeah, I think you're
not
right.
Not just one person. Like it should have been more than one homie at security. Like that should have, or he should have just been out there on point at that door, looked off. Like, I know we talking, and they probably was talking about good stuff, what he was about to do for the turkey drive or whatever, and it was just. But at security, you got to know even when to tell the people that's paying you, hey, I'm your security.
Yeah.
I gotta watch your back, and I'm not able to watch your back right now while we're doing this. And I feel like that's how that happened. Because for them to be able to get shots off, y'all heard that car pull up and them jump out, and so that's what was able to for me to draw and bust back. But it was too late. Boy got an AR. Other dude lamming with the other one. He's right there sitting down.
Right.
They knew exactly where he was at. He was followed. That was a hit. Dolph was followed. Y'all knew exactly where to run to. If it's a regular random drive-by shooting, you're just going to wet up the building, right? They ran up to the exact window where he was at and wet that motherfucker up. Over 50 shots. That was a hit. Over 50 shots. That was a hit. That's not,
was he the only one that passed, or
that's
did anyone else?
Only one. That's not no mistaken
identity.
Anyone
else injured? No, that should be him.
One of the shooters got shot. Got hit.
He busted back.
But yeah, they was able to bust back. But it's like, wasn't enough time.
That's crazy, man. I mean,
they knew
someone.
They knew exactly what.
It, but they're saying that right now rap is in a death culture right now.
It is.
And until we learn how to live life, we're gonna be here for a minute.
And I truly believe that.
I think that's big, right? I think that's a big topic in the music world where.
Tired of all of these rappers dying, from Mo 3 dying on the freeway being chased down.
From drugs, we're in the whole era too of that.
Man being chased down on the freeway and you kill this man.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the rappers committing suicide. Know your role. It's you gotta understand what your position is, man. Like, if you wanna make it and be successful, you gotta walk that walk. You can't walk that old walk no more. It's about understanding your role.
What do they say?
It's about understanding.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
That's
or
true.
like how I like to say, position is power.
It's true, man. Speaking of, y'all see that Spider-Man trailer, man? I know y'all seen that Spider-Man trailer. We got all the villains. We got the Sinister Six, man.
Right,
I don't know if you got any Marvel fans in this thing, but I'm a Marvel freak. And, man, that No Way Home.
Sticker. The rap game is very dangerous.
It is.
And it's like, you got to know your role. NBA Youngboy. I like NBA Youngboy, but it's like, dude, you got millions of fans who love you. Your clothes is all the way out here where we are inside the malls. You have made it. You are in the public's eye now. So that shit that you used to do on the streets, that shit don't work no more, man. And this is why your ass was in jail.
Mm-hmm.
In prison. Kodak Black. And you know I fuck with Kodak Black. But you are in the public's eyes and people really love you and rock with you. You can't get away with that shit no more, man.
Yeah.
Understand your position and role of when you become successful.
If that's where you want to be, right? And if that's where you are.
Exactly.
Once you're there.
If you want to be there or you don't. You can't play both.
Right.
You can't play both. We watch football players, basketball players who try to play both.
Shit with Henry Ruggs. Fuck.
You can't
killing somebody, going 156.
In a Corvette.
In a motherfucking Corvette.
And it blatantly states in page 2 of the NFL handbook that they provide free rides from Uber.
I heard that. Is that true? Is that what they do?
All athletes, from the NFL to baseball, because you have to protect your brand. You have to protect your product. They're the product. The brand is the NFL, the brand is the NBA, and all of that. But the product is the people that's playing, right?
Yeah.
You have to protect your product. So if they're out there belligerently drunk, why we have?
Well, that's why they don't even let you travel. You can't even go on trips while the season's going.
And this is why they have all of this stuff for the free. Y'all don't have to travel. I mean, we have people that
in
do
your
this
hometown. You're here. It's not like you were away.
Wasn't away. Your girlfriend's in the car with you. I don't know if she was drunk or anything.
It's just
but
mobbing.
it blatant. And what sucks about that is he can't. There's no way he can get around that because of that one little part of that rule book. It blatantly states and says if you're intoxicated or anything,
alcohol content,
right,
and then the speed,
and all of that,
and then I think in Nevada it goes hard for that DUI shit.
Give free rides to NFL players, baseball players, and all of that, and that's through Uber, rideshare, all that stuff that do the stuff. It's free to athletes if they're intoxicated and can't get in their own car. Because why? You have to protect the product. The brand can just get rid of you.
Yeah.
But the brand wants to protect their product because the brand wants to keep thriving.
Right. Yeah, they're paying for that.
And this is why they pay for it. And that's why they pay for that. And
yeah. They pay for the athlete just in general. Just like, yo, we just gave this fool couple millies for his contract. We need to keep him and especially someone like Henry Ruggs who's just like
young,
booming right now.
Young, just getting his shit started.
He was a G, and then fuck, that really did hurt the Raiders. Though I'll tell you that.
It's sad.
Woo.
It's sad.
Odell went over to
L.A.
Rams
or San Diego, wherever the hell
Rams.
The Rams is
L.A. Yeah, and they lost. They got their booty whipped by the Niners. I wasn't expecting
Odell,
that.
Man.
I wasn't expecting that.
Is Odell
He's a young kid.
Up?
He made a bad decision. You're absolutely right. That's what it was.
Is Odell washed up, yo?
He was a young man, in and feeling himself, mobbing, and it just fucking was the worst situation you can think of.
Right. He's a young kid. Made a bad decision. It sucks, man. It sucks because it's like nobody thinks alike. We can always sit here and be like, oh, I wish this person think like me. No. We have traits and stuff that we may do alike as people, but no one thinks alike.
Yeah, it's all hindsight, you know? Everything's always after the fact. Like, man, I should have done this differently. And you look at it and you're like, why didn't the fuck did I do it that way? Why? Life is so fucking crazy that it just fucking throws shit at you like that. And the decisions you make literally will change your fucking life. Odell might be washed. A lot of injuries over the last few years. I think so. Just Sticker. I think so, Sticker.
Right,
I don't know. I was kind of glad. I was glad he didn't come to the Raiders because there was that talk, and I was like, I'll skip on this one. No. I love Odell. Shout out to him. He's been a big influential player, but
what's up, Ken?
I wasn't trying to take him. I'm glad the Rams got him, and I don't think that first game coming back and getting whooped by the Niners shouldn't indicate his future either. You know what I mean? Like he's getting ready with it. Same thing with his son Jackson. He came with us, but he just didn't know the playbook. You seen him? He was kind of like a little out of place.
That fumble shit happened. I was trying to be quiet about that.
I saw it in your face. I knew exactly what you were about to say.
I was trying to be quiet about that whole. That was a game.
That hurt us.
If y'all know me, y'all know I don't have a football team. I'm not big into football. Like, but when he caught that ball in the middle of the field, and it looked like he started running the
other way.
The other way.
We were like, no way.
I'm like, this is Watson. He knows how to play football. God. Why is he running the other way? And then when that dude hit the ball, I was like, what is going on? Did they pay him an extra couple of million for the night just to do this in his debut?
Nah,
because that was the game changer.
He just got hyped, dude. Imagine the adrenaline with that shit.
When that happened and that fumble happened.
Hey, man, he came to the Raider culture, bro. The Raiders go hard, you know?
All I know is
maybe he got starstruck and was like, damn, and just didn't know which way to go.
All I know is when that happened,
that ball.
That momentum shifted so quick.
Yeah.
That momentum just said, woo, woo. And then Tyreek Hill went straight down the field and did.
Yeah.
I was like, this momentum has just went.
It hurt.
Blah.
It hurt.
Like, it was just blah. I was like, what the hell just happened? Like,
yeah. We went to getting high fives from the doggo to just sitting there on our phones.
They kept showing him on the bench. I don't know. I don't know. Shout out Watson, though, man. Shout out to the boy Watson.
Is it Watson?
Ain't it Deshaun Watson or whatever his name? Deshaun Jackson is something. Watson Jackson is something. He had braids or dreads, but he missed it. He was running the opposite way. That's funny. That was horrible. What Kyrie you say? He's not in the game.
Kyrie. Man. Hey, I got a nephew named Kyrie.
Nice.
3 months.
The real Kyrie.
Happy 3 months, Kyrie. Love you. Can't wait to see you and stuff. See my nephew in person.
Out on y'all.
Nah. Man.
Yeah, man. But that's sad though, man. That Henry Ruggs situation is really sad, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like Sticker said, you know,
just
young man.
Athletes,
Young man
period,
made a
man.
bad decision.
These athletes has been throwing me off, period, man. Just these abuse cases that they're getting against their women and stuff, too.
Those are rough to see, man.
It's like,
that sucks
really?
when that shit comes
like,
out.
PMillys sent me something, and I'm like, man, he walked
There was
up
one
behind,
recent, yeah.
Yeah, where he walks up behind the lady and knocked her down and then threw her into the TV. And
Yeah, those are hard to watch.
I'm like, come on, bro. Like, she's nowhere near your strength, size, and everything. And he had the nerve to say, you going to ruin the family like that?
Yeah.
Why is you out there doing what you're doing, bro?
Yeah. Man, that's you know.
Why is you doing what you're doing?
Some people are like that, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's sad as fuck, but you know,
cowards.
There's some people that just have that in there. They can do that. I could never do that to a woman. I know you could never do that shit.
Cowardism.
So when you see that kind of shit, it's like, man, that guy has no strength in that area because to do that kind of shit, to be
an hour and 50 minutes.
We're up there, bro. We're almost at 2.
So y'all probably gonna get 2-3 episodes out of this one episode.
I'm gonna have to cut it up because editing it is gonna be tough.
Yeah, this definitely will be chopped up. And sorry, y'all, but
it's cool. It's fun.
This definitely will be chopped up.
I think we've touched
episodes.
a lot of stuff, and it's gonna be some good shit.
Right. And we couldn't talk about a lot of stuff because we got a lot of stuff that we working on. Like, trust and believe, camera angles is about to be different. Y'all gonna be seeing a lot of different stuff. Like, it was just time for us to give y'all something, let y'all see these faces. You know, and we back, and man, we miss y'all, man. And
you know how we do. We go place to place, man. You're gonna see us somewhere else next time, maybe. You might see us right here.
Who knows? Somebody may
That's
be
all. That's what we do. Is FC Flight Crew, baby.
First class.
Let's go.
But
FC First Class, baby. We got our flight crew. We got the pilots.
We gonna end this one, y'all.
I don't want to end it, man.
I don't want to end it either, but it's time to end it.
Do.
Definitely.
Hell yeah. Hey, man, thank y'all for being in here, man, for sure. That was cool. I'm glad y'all interacted. You know, I think that was some great interaction. We had some comments in there. We talked about basketball. We talked about...
Thanks for loving the comeback, y'all.
Justices in the systems right now. We talked about everything, man.
Right.
It was a nice fucking time.
Right. Like,
cool little comeback.
This was just a comeback.
Don't call it a comeback.
Trust and believe, the episodes are going to be way more intricate. They're going to be detailed. Like, we're going to have stuff.
We're coming up on 1 year...
December 5th.
Of this being birthed. Like, you know, December 5th is when fucking FC First Class Podcast came about, baby.
Real episodes for y'all. Not saying these don't be real topics, but we going to have, like, straight topics. Like, all right, what we want to talk about for, like, a good 5-10 minutes, and then we going to jump into another segment or something and talk about that and get reactions
like
and everything. But, like, it's going to be real strategic on, like, what we want to talk about and really engage with to do it the right way.
Appreciate it, City Monk. You said you guys been great. Appreciate it.
At the end of the day,
these stickers said this has been a great comeback for y'all 100. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Right. So at the end of the day, we love y'all. We happy that y'all tuned in with the comeback.
Make sure you guys check it out when we post the video for YouTube. I'm glad you guys were here on live, but this was being recorded. And, you know, with the mics and all the good stuff, all the good audio, all that stuff. So make sure you come back to listen to the parts that maybe you didn't catch. Or maybe if you came in a little earlier or a little later in this live stream here, check out our YouTube at FC First Class Podcast. Make sure you watch the latest episode, which would be this one, and also all of our other ones. We have a whole bunch of other ones. We have 11 flights and we have 9 layovers. We got episodes for y'all. And they're going to keep coming. We're here, baby. We're here.
In order to help our channel grow.
And we're on our way to Stoner Ave soon, yes. That's
I can't stress this anymore. In order for our page to grow on YouTube, please just like.
We broke 70.
You don't even have to subscribe. If y'all just like it, leave comments. That will work the algorithm. We just want to get out there. We just want to give all this dopeness and realness to everybody. And yes, we will be coming back to Stoner Avenue real soon, sticker. With content when you ready to make the comeback. But I'm Bflight 187, man.
Hey, now I'm Cali.
And I'm out.
We out of here, baby. Have a good night, y'all.
Yeah.